we are living in a world where machines will do all the work for us, of course. And we will now it's a time to focus on what you are good at, and to visualize what you want to do with your life, so that you can develop your skills to be the best you can be at what you want to do, and this will help the community and the humanity much more than if you get stuck in a job you have not chosen just to survive. So it should be an inspiring moment rather than destructive. And this is another joke. And the last worker finally lost his job and was replaced with a robot, and they all lived very happy together. Read it to me again, son. Yes, I believe young people should carry this flame of enthusiasm, begin to build a paradise, and should show their parents that there is hope. We have hopes. It's just a question of working on it. And yes, it's not a bad thing to have robots replacing humans. It's normal. I think I said it a few times now. It's okay. So political options are not that inspiring at the moment. You know, we have a culture of disappointments about political projects which have gone totally different from the promises before elections. So there is a disenchantment and disappointment worldwide about political solutions. However, there are new systems getting organized, in particular upworldgov.org, United People Virtual World Government. And there is a good webinar about it already on YouTube you can watch. So I'll let you search for this one. It is a very inspiring one. I encourage you to have a look at this website closely. And this is a solution that I think can make a difference in our world, definitely. It's a collective tool to together find out what we think about any issue at every level of the society. Could be local or global. And when you join the website, you become a parliamentarian of the world and an active participant to take part of the decisions which can make a difference in your local community or in the world. So it is inspiring. I think it is very futuristic. Anti-conformism is for us very important to develop, because it is important to realize that if we conform to what everyone else has been doing and don't have the courage to be ourselves and to stand up for what we think is right, we contribute to plunge this world into hell. To conform is not helping humanity to progress. And I think one of the goals of COPOE will be to help anti-conformism, to stimulate anti-conformism, to encourage the creativity and the courage to be different, because peer pressure is one of the most important breaks for the progress of humanity. A lot of time we noticed in the past, in the history of mankind, a lot of discoveries have been slowed down a lot. Bless you. A lot of discoveries have been slowed down a lot by the peer pressure. You know, if everybody thinks in a special way, it's tempting to think the way everyone else around us thinks, but it is more productive and more helpful, especially right now at a time when we need ideas, to stand out and step out of the crowd and have the courage to be different, so we can analyze different options for us, such as the right to be topless, for example. That's one example. And anti-conformism can manifest in simple actions that you do in your daily life. As soon as you have the courage to do something different, Yes, Tara might be allergic to conformity. That's exactly what's happening. Correct. So yes, go to topless.org is one of the websites that you can go to. There are many websites that stop that are original and opposed to conformism that can help. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense to be opposed to. Yeah, there are plenty of cultural habits that don't make sense today that we should question. Questioning habits or cultural habits and traditions make sense, especially when they are painful. We can speak about this, but there is also circumcision, excisions, which are very painful tortures that should be stopped as soon as possible. That we will have webinars about soon too. Laughing is a key for building a paradise. You know, there is lots of laughter in a paradise. There is an excellent webinar about laughter led by the Laughing Buddha. I'll let you watch it on YouTube. Yes, there is a lot of fun in building a paradise, and there are multiple great positive effects in laughing for your health and for the community. Raw food is also a key to building a paradise. Raw living food. I shouldn't forget the word living, because if it is irradiated food, it's dead, so it's not as helpful. It's just as bad as if it is cooked. You know, the importance of raw living food is very detailed in a special webinar about that. So it has been done. Watch it on YouTube, and it will give you the reasons why I believe it's a key to building a paradise on Earth. 7POWER7 and 7F are two networks I will launch this year. One will be launched very shortly in the next few days. So it is 7POWER7. We'll get to hear about it. It attempts to build a network of 1 million people or more over 24 hours, and there will be a webinar about it next month. It is possible again, for sure. And 7F is another webinar that is going to make a huge difference in the world, because it is a launch of a network distributing food for free all around the world, and this is my favorite project of mine. I mean, that's one of my goals, one of my most important goals, to get this happening, and I have definite strategies to make this happen. So that's a surprise later this year. And protect the internet as it's a big subject. The internet needs protection definitely today, and again there is a full webinar about it, so I let you watch it on the net. It's already over there and you can watch it. Anti-aging is amazing when you think of it. A paradise without aging would be great, wouldn't it? And this is happening very shortly already. There are experiments to stop the aging which are very successful. In 2005, molecules to stop and reverse the aging process have been found in Korea. You can search the net about this kind of research. What I know is that every year we progress, and probably within the next 5 years we'll find the keys which are responsible for the aging process and stop it. So aging is a disease. We are going to find ways to stop it. So don't believe that paradise is for old people now. we will have access to youth. It's obvious. It is part of our future. At the moment it costs a lot of dollars, correct, Avina? But that's how new technologies start. They start expensive, and then the cost is lowering as competitions build up. Nanotechnology is a science I want you to follow up closely, because it is at one of the keys to achieve very big progresses very fast. With nanotechnology you can build by assembling atom by atom molecules together. You can build anything you want, anything you can think of, including a copy of a living being. Why not? You know, the future of nanotechnology is amazing. It is simply mind-blowing.